I'm here with a very, very wonderful man, producer, actor, and director, Russ Cootey. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
It's great to have you here. And now, currently you're working on The Resolve, which you're acting, producing, and directing.
Yes.
Man of all talents. But you, now where did you hail from? Are you from LA itself?
Yeah, actually, originally from LA, and I grew up here, so it's kind of like a full circle where it's been, because I'm sort of close to the old neighborhood that I grew up in, which is really cool. But yeah, originally from here, moved away for a while, did the whole West Coast tour up and down up to Seattle and back, and Portland, Oregon, and back.
But LA is where it's at, and this is where you love doing it, and you've been working
love
on
the weather, and swimming pools, movie stars.
I mean, that's true. It is everything it's hyped up to be. And now, since well, obviously, being here, and you've obviously been surrounded by the industry since a young boy, or has it been something gradually that you've just decided, oh, I want to be an actor?
Yeah, and it's another full circle thing, because my mom actually worked at Universal Studios when I was a kid. And I got to hang out on set, watch them film different shows, and go to locations and stuff like that, which is really cool. So I really got into the whole thing, when I saw everything going, and even the behind the scenes stuff is just like, this is it. This is
very inspiring.
This is what I want to do. Very inspiring, and just like watching the work, watching the actors' work was just very inspiring and very intriguing to me. So I knew that it was something that I
grew up on Universal Studios. I mean, who could ask for anything more?
That was crazy.
I know. And now, since you've been acting, you've been doing a few shows. CSI being one of the big ones. How was that like? What was it like working on that show?
It was cool. I really enjoyed the show. It was the first season, so they were kind of like getting the whole footing and everything going.
Some would say the best season.
The first seasons of a lot of shows usually are the best. Like one of my favorites, The Shield.
Oh yes.
The first season, it was truly raw and gritty, and some of the best stuff came out of that show. But yeah, CSI was really cool to work on. Work with William Patterson, which was just watching him work was really cool, because I've really enjoyed his work from way back.
For sure.
To Live and Die in LA is one of my favorite movies, and he was just awesome in that.
So, and you've also worked on one of my. I love this show, The West Wing. I used to watch this show in England. I loved it. And how was that? That must have been an experience. Who did you play on The West Wing?
On The West Wing, I actually got to do a little bit of stunt driving in that too, because I played a cop, and I got to just kind of like rush into one of the scenes that was that was going on. It's shot in Long Beach, and we came in and busted some people that were like doing some trafficking and stuff like that.
Nice. Now, are those the kind of characters that you usually play? The kind of cops, the bad guys, the tough one?
Yeah.
I mean, you look, because you have got that tough look. I would be scared. If you approached me on the street, I would be scared. I'm kidding. Oh, well, that's a good thing, though, that you can sell yourself. I'm kidding. That was a joke. But you know what? You're tough. I mean, I would hire you as my bodyguard. How about that? Okay. How about adding bodyguard to your actor, director, producer? There you go.
Not a bad idea.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to do that, but yeah.
But yes, you do. And do you enjoy playing those?
I do. I love it. I love the edgier stuff.
Yeah.
And you mentioned stunts.
Yeah.
I love physical work. I love physical stuff.
Yeah.
Action. The raw, the fight stuff, and just the whole physical aspect of it. And that's kind of what I really like to do. Before I shaved my head, I had a little bit of a different look, so I kind of played, some of the edgy. There was one independent film that I did. I was kind of a rogue FBI agent. So there was still a little bit of a edgy kind of a thing going on, but I played a lot of the brother-in-law.
Now, did you have long hair before?
Back in the day, I had really long hair. But at that time, when I started back into the acting thing, it was short and
Yeah, that's great. And now, what was the role that you had to shave your head for? Like, what was the moment, the defining moment that changed your career?
12 City Blocks. 12 City Blocks is an independent film that I actually wrote and produced.
Oh, nice.
And wrote the character as an edgy kind of a little bit of a psycho kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I figured I had actually been thinking about shaving my head for a while.
Right, and so it was just the perfect opportunity. Just write the role, and then I'll shave it.
Exactly. It was like, okay, this is the reason to shave my head. I'm going to do it. And yeah, it was really funny when I first did it, because you never know what your head's going to look like until you shave it.
That's true.
You don't know what's under there. So I'm cracking myself up as I'm doing this. I'm going, oh my gosh, and then I get it down there, and it's just like this pasty white light bulb for like a week. So I had to take my head for a walk and get some sun. But yeah.
But now everyone knows you as this person that you are now. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny when somebody sees like pictures of, back in the day when I had hair. It's just like, oh yeah, that's right. Now I'm so used to you with because it was 2002 when I started doing that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now
and it's very therapeutic. I mean, I just.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure you'd be in and out of the shower like that.
Yeah.
Not like mine. Now, we were just touching on something before we started. A lot of the action that you like to do. I hear that you've started helicopter training,
yes.
To be a pilot on a helicopter. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's something that I wanted to do for a while, so I'm getting the chance to do that. I haven't started the training yet.
Okay.
But
it's not for a role. It's just something for yourself to. I mean, you can put it on your special skills.
Exactly. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it will be for some roles because there's something that I want to do. But a good friend of mine, Michael Rodriguez, who is also. Helps out with our current show, The Resolve.
Oh, right.
And he's going to be doing some aerial stuff for the show.
Oh, so it's going to work out.
So it's going to work out pretty good. And,
nice.
And he and I have been talking about doing this for a while, and it's just like, yeah, I've wanted to do that for...
That must be thrilling. Well, when you get good, I will come up in the... I would love to go up in the helicopter. Maybe you can teach me some stuff.
This is what we'll do. I'll pick you up in the helicopter. We'll take off. We'll land on top of the standard.
You'll pick me up from my house?
I'll pick you up from your house.
Great.
We'll land on top of the standard, and we'll have lunch, and then we'll take
I like this guy already. You can come back anytime. Russ, it's been a pleasure having you on Actors Reporter. Very inspiring, and be sure to check out The Resolve, which you direct, produce, and star in. And we will be having a nice little group interview, I think. More interviews with your colleagues from The Resolve right ahead, so stay tuned.